Hello and welcome to another episode of the Clifford Nicgorski Show. I'm again in my goddamn car because this is the only time I've got to do the old podcast, but that's okay. I'm comfortable with it, and you know what? You're gonna have to get comfortable with it too. I hope you old dusty cats and lizards with broken tails are doing good out there. Let's see here. What's happening? If you're listening to this audio on Spotify and going, what does this guy's stupid face look like? You can watch it on YouTube, the Clifford Nicgorski Show YouTube channel, and you can see what's happening with your own eyes. Me sitting in the car, mouth moving in sequence with the audio. Or if you're watching this and going, I can't stand looking at this guy. I wish I could just hear his nasally voice without all the visual stimulation. Well, you can go on to Spotify and find the Clifford Nicgorski Show. Also, don't forget, I've been making a series of short films. I've got 4 so far. And you can go onto the YouTube channel, Anything Man Productions. Anything Man. That's all one word. Separate word, Productions. And find that on YouTube. And why don't you follow? Subscribe to the channel. Like a few videos, comment, say these suck, man, or hey, I love these. This is right up my freaking alley. So check that out. Right now, I'm just getting ready to go into work, and I just wanted to check in with everybody. You know, I'm thinking about what's this next short film gonna be about. Lately, I'm just watching the news. There's a lot going on with the Drake and the Kendrick fiasco. There's a beef. They're dropping diss tracks. And, you know us in 2024, nothing's just as simple. Back in the day, when there was a beef, it was like, hey, I just don't like this guy. I'm banging his girlfriend. I'm going to talk crap about his mama. And they would kind of go back and forth, basically just insulting each other with rhyming words. But not in 2024. We've got a new hybrid rap battle, a rap beef, if you will. This one kind of goes deep. We're getting into sex trafficking rings. We're getting into people being molested. Like, I'm noticing that Drake is kind of doing it old school where he's like, hey, you beat your girlfriend and you were molested when you were a kid, so you're projecting this onto me. And that's pretty heavy. It's a lot to get into, you know, with a song, you know, and you're like using all these rhyming, like the words have to rhyme, which brings it back to this is a game, this is a song, there's rules. So there's the rules that things like, okay, every word, all these words have to rhyme together. And so they're obeying those laws, but socially, they're breaking so many rules, you know, talking about people being sexually abused as a child, beating their wife. I mean, it's pretty harsh, these topics that are coming up. Then you've got Kendrick, and he's talking about things that are like, you're a sex trafficker. You're playing around with underage girls. A lot of this crazy crazy talk, and I'm looking on TikTok, and there's all sorts of weird stuff. Now the Drake thing is getting even weirder. So this is the part about the beef that makes it very 2024. Now there's all these videos of this little disabled, like, little midget that's popping up in Drake's like security cam footage, and he's got breathing tubes, and it looks like a little bald adult baby thing. You can't see it well, so it's hard to say anything flattering, because from a distance it looks like he's got a little teeny Humpty Dumpty, like a little egg humanoid in a little seat with tubes coming out of it, and he's got that thing all around him. No explanation for that, but people are starting to really think the worst of Drake. Like, what is this? Is he sexually abusing this little egg person? Then it's like he's got all these clothes, and the guy at the hotel went through his trash and found like all these receipts and some clothing that ties him to all these other allegations that are really weird, and that's what Kendrick used for his album art. So this whole thing is getting weird. It's getting really deep. They're talking a lot about that record label executive. I forget his name. Something Lucian Graves or something weird like that. Lucian, I don't know. There's this guy who's really close with Drake, who runs the label, and that guy was really tied in with P. Diddy, and you know all the P. Diddy stuff that's going on. So this stuff is getting like really deep and dark, and again, I think society, they want this. People want this kind of activity. I'm listening to people talk about P. Diddy and going like he was like abusing Justin Bieber, and I'm not hearing anybody say, I hope that this isn't true. Everyone's just kind of like, oh, did you hear? I bet he did this to Justin Bieber. And it's almost as if people want it to be the worst case scenario. This is like top tier entertainment right now. If we've got Drake wheeling around some little Eggman, and he's in hotels with sex rings, and also the newest thing is Academics, DJ Academics, he apparently was watching some video leak of Drake like sexually abusing his dogs, and there's audio of it, and you can hear the dogs, and it sounds like they're getting pounded. You know how they say like you screwed the pooch on that one? Well, Drake sounds like he really screwed the pooch this time. Really botched up his career. So, this thing couldn't get any more bizarre, any more twisted and sickening, and I think people want it to be as fucked up as possible. That's my belief right now. Everyone's hoping for the worst. I think the ultimate outcome for this is Drake is banging dogs. This is the ultimate outcome that I believe the people want. Even if they say they don't want it, they want it so they can be upset by it and go, oh. And then everyone will come out and be like, this, celebrities are dark. People are just catching on to the fact that they shouldn't be worshiping celebrities. Now all of a sudden everyone's like, man, this year's gala event, they really are, the celebrities are really distancing themselves from the poor average people, and they're flaunting their wealth in our face, and that's what they've been doing the entire time. So this isn't a shock now. Just because, again, so many people think like there's this big change, but they don't want to admit that maybe they've just caught on to it. They're one of the people that embraced it, and now they're understanding that they're sick of it. But instead of saying like, hey, I used to love it, now I'm getting a little sick. Now it's kind of disturbing to me. They're presenting this to us like they've always known. They're like, and they're commenting on society. So, you know, nobody wants to admit that they're like the last to find this stuff out. They all want to be the seasoned professional, and they think that they're the first people coming out and talking about this stuff. I think that it's like since the first movies were made, it's been known that these producers and directors and people in power and political figures have been like very perverted sexually, very greedy. That's always been in the movies, and that's how they've always been portrayed. And then people are shocked about it. Over 100 years later, they're going, I can't believe this. So that's kind of where I'm at with this world. I'm kind of trying to figure out, do people truly care about anything? Or is it just fun to pretend you care? Is it fun to be shocked and appalled? It seems like it's fun to be shocked and appalled. When I'm looking at scary movies these days, I counted maybe 6 reviews for 6 different scary movies, and they're being promoted as so disturbing that audiences are passing out and throwing up. That's pretty extreme. You know, you gotta see this movie. You'll throw up all over the place, and you'll probably pass out because it's so obscene and horrible. And then everybody goes and watches it. That seems a little disturbing to me. So there's that. I think people want to be shocked, they want to be appalled, they want to throw up, and it excites people, apparently. So anyways, I'm noticing coworkers pulling up, and you know what they do that's really great? They'll park and see me sitting in my car. I'm here very early, maybe 20, 30 minutes early. And they'll walk right up to my car window and just start talking to me and knocking on the window. And they're not going, hey, this person's sealed in their car, windows up, clearly doing something. I'll wait till they get out. I'm about to spend 8 hours with this guy. Why don't we give him his last few minutes of peace? But no, they won't do that. They're gonna knock on the window. Hey, what's up? I've got something insignificant to say to you. I just want to come over here and start talking. I saw you in your car with the windows up. It looked like you had your phone in your hand and you were talking kind of into it. Maybe a phone call. And instead, I came up and I figured I would talk to you because there's something that I want to say. Here's an example of it. The person got out of their car, they're walking up, and here they are. What's going on?
What's going on with you, buddy?
You're on my podcast.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, I'm recording a podcast.
Hi, everybody. How you guys doing?
Yep, that's it. We're about to go spend 8 hours together.
Yeah, I was about to put him on my podcast. Look at that.
But instead he's filming his own car. The camera's not facing me. See, like it's facing you.
Yeah, I just thought I'd switch it up for you.
You can see Armando in the new in two of my last short films. Well, I'm gonna say goodbye to Armando and wrap this up. Goodbye, Armando.
Later.
See you in the movies, right?
Yeah, see me in that movie. Got you.
Yeah, hell yeah. So there he walks off. There he goes. It's kind of incredible, really. You know? It's like, I see this guy talking on his phone, but I'm still gonna walk up. But that's life, you know? There he is still back. There he is back there still. I think this is cool, man. So, anyways, I guess this is the world we live in, you know? People want to be shocked, they want to be appalled, they want to be made to throw up. It's always like, this is going to make you really sick. Check it out. And also after 100 years of film and movie, people are bored. You know? It's time to switch it up. They want to, like, live the movie. For now. So anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that, wrap it up, go inside and go to work, but I'm going on a vacation to Oklahoma, and so I'm gonna be there for a little over a week, so I'll be checking in from Oklahoma. Alright guys, good luck, bye.